Being successful is like going to the gym. You have to show up every day to actually see results. Once a week, twice a week are not going to show you the results that you're looking for. One thing I learned when I was young, about 21, not that long ago, was basically work harder and smarter. Most people ain't doing that. Being successful is simple. It's not easy or effortless. You have to put the work in to accomplish the things that you're trying to achieve. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Mike Rich with the Rich Standard Legacy Podcast. In this episode, I'm going to go over a couple of things to help you become successful in your next season of success. Step one, leveraging your mindset, getting your mindset together. Once you believe you can do something, the battle is already halfway won. A mindset shift is easier than people think. I'm not talking about going on YouTube, getting motivational speeches. I'm actually talking about doing the work, being consistent and thinking of your goals, writing down your goals, telling people your goals, speaking it out, telling people, hey, I'm doing this in a few weeks. I'm doing that in a few weeks. Tell your loved ones, or set things down and just get it done. Believe in yourself. It don't matter how long it takes. It don't matter if it takes a couple of weeks, a couple of months, a couple of years. As long as you believe you can do something, you already won. I hope that you're understanding. You already won. Once you actually believe you can do it, you won. It doesn't matter what your mom say, your dad or your brother, your sister, your best friends. It doesn't matter what your self doubt says to yourself. You won already. Okay. So one thing that helps me leverage my mindset is reading books. When it comes to leveraging my mindset, I read a lot of self-development books that push me over the edge of where I need to go. Not every book is the same. Not everyone is the same. But I know for me, that's what works. I can listen to motivational speeches in the gym. It works in the gym. I listen to things to get me pumped up on a run. Sometimes that works on a run. But when it comes to just being a day-to-day consistent person, consistent human being, consistent man, I have to do that work, right? So I need to open these books. I need to write down my goals. I need to journal things down. I need to consistently tell myself my goals because I'm a goal-oriented person. You might be as well. So these are the things that might help you. Highlight your small wins. Small daily disciplines lead to big wins. When I was first starting off my government contracting business, I didn't really have a mentor I can really talk to. I had steps and guides to follow though. Right, as a consultant, I knew what to do from A to B. And all I did was I hit the gym every morning, made my calls every day. I looked at contracts, solicitations every day. I was submitting bids every day, some big, some small. I was getting the reps in. I was doing my small wins from just on a daily basis, reading books, doing what I need to do, right? Because I knew I had to be successful. I know I needed to change my life. I know I needed something different. I needed something to open up another door in my life. So that took daily steps every day. And it wasn't easy. It was not easy, but it was simple. I knew what I needed to do. I won my first contract fairly, really, really fast. Won my second contract well in the same time frame. And I won my largest contract, like right next door to the other one. So I took the steps and I just took them, right? Because I knew the process. You create a process, attack it, you will be successful. Okay. And that just comes from daily wins. Like I was explaining, I read books, I worked out, I made calls, I was searching solicitations, I was submitting my bids, I was following up with the contract office, I was following up with my vendors, I was making sure things were actually getting done. I was learning how to write down tasks. I was learning how to write down meetings when I have site visits coming up. I was learning all these things, and I had to do it on a daily basis so I knew how to master what I was doing. Okay. So stay consistent in your daily routine so you can actually become successful, because that's where the wins come from. Step 3, the powers within the system. Motivation only lasts but so long, as I repeat myself. But creating a system will help you actually succeed. get over past everybody else. A lot of people don't actually follow systems in their lives, and that's what are stuck. Exactly where they are right now. Okay, let's go back to what I do with my business. When it comes to me consulting, I have to have certain times of the day where I need to talk to my people. Okay, I have a system on. All right, who do I need to follow up with today? What person do I need to have delegated some tasks to? What emails do I need to contact the contracting officer? What solicitations should I attack today? What am I attacking this week? Right? How many bids do I need to submit this month? And these are just part of my system. I have little nuances on how I do everything, but I have a system in place to actually help me be successful in that standard in my business. So the power is within the system. Create a system and you'll find more success than you ever thought. Number 4, concentrate on one thing. A lot of people are stuck and think that success is hard to get to because they're focused on so much stuff. You have a painting business over here. You have a you have a detailing business over there. You have a power wash business over there. You're trying to do hair. You're trying to manage your cousin's business. You're trying to make clothes. You're doing too much. Right? How can you be successful in all aspects when you're not really focusing on something? Like true focus. Okay. When it comes to me, when it comes to focus, I took a year off of trading to figure out how to become a consultant. I took a whole year off to become a consultant to actually execute in what I need to do in the government sector. Okay. So I needed that focus because I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew I was going to do it. Right. So that helped me out a lot. A lot of people struggle from just doing too much. Doing too much will lead you nowhere. You know, you're going to be flying with the flock. Right? You need to focus on one thing. It doesn't matter if you're the only person doing it around you. It doesn't matter if you're the only one that you know that does it in your own city. It doesn't matter if you're the only one that's hot doing it. It doesn't matter if you're literally nowhere. You can be literally nowhere. But if you focus, you're going to get somewhere. So focus. Focus on one thing and try to attack it. Like just recently, I was focusing on trying to pass this two prop firm trades at one time while running my business. But I know how I am. I need that equal balance when it comes to trading and business, right? And I was too focused on one thing that I was really neglecting the other thing and delegating it when I really needed to be into it and figure out what I need to get done because I need to get things done on both ends of the spectrum. But I didn't have that clear focus on aligning it together. Key thing, just focus on one thing. Success will come to you because the person that's focusing on everything under the sun, thinking they got so much stuff going on for themselves, ain't really going nowhere down the line. Are they going to be doing all of these 5 different things 10 years down the line? Most likely not, because that's just not how things work. If you do, you did a great job. You delegated it, you had assistants, you pushed that shit. But most people aren't doing that. People don't have that resource to navigate all of these businesses. I don't care if it's making you a little bit money here, a little bit money there. You have to sacrifice something. If that business is getting you an extra $1,000 a month, cool. But it's not something that you need to focus on if this business is getting you 5. You need to go get that 5,000 business up to 6,000, 10,000, 12, right? And you can leave the 1,000 one away because that one is just taking more time away from you. Right? It might hit for a little bit, but when you focus, it will grow. If this video helped you out, comment down below. Tell me what you thought about the video. And like and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed already. I hope to see you in the next one. All right, Mike Rich, out.